Okay, so I just realized I was muted. To anybody who's here, welcome. To anybody who's watching the VOD, last time we were working on these, and we are now trying to get all of these smoothed out so that they look nice and they also fit nice. They're all just molded in right now, but when this is done, it should be able to just look like a regular part. As almost as if it was designed that way. But I have one more of these. I'm not gonna do this one on stream actually. I've just decided against it. So I can get a little bit more actual progress on those, and this fourth one I'll do off stream. Because you've already seen it, no point in seeing it again. Alright, so let me get some of these things out of the way. And let me see if I have my, there it is. It's hiding. So now I just gotta get these edges trimmed up nicely and then sanded. I think I have a sanding stick somewhere. Hold on. There you go. It's not a sanding stick, it's just sandpaper. That's alright. I should probably also move my microphone a little closer. There you are. And this way it should get this nice and smooth. Also, Faust. Hi, how are you? You doing all right over there? It's Friday, currently, the 6th of January. Do you have school or something? Or do you like work or something? Sometimes I wonder, like, what do you gotta do to get time to watch VTubers? Because I find it really hard to find time. When I am working anyways. When I'm unemployed though, it's super easy. Is the music too loud? Do I need to turn it down a little bit? I'm gonna try turning it down a little bit. Yeah, that's a little better. And hopefully that doesn't explode your ears. Then let me see how this looks on the bottom. Okay. So it's basically kind of like straight across, like that. And then this is probably going to be rounded right here. And this will also be rounded right in this spot right here. And that should work pretty well. I'm gonna smooth this out a little bit more inside on the back side, just in case. Cool. Just gonna get everything on this looking like it was intended to look like that from the factory, from the get-go. Just to make it look like once it's painted, I can like paint it all one color and it'll look like one piece. No bulges, no weird artifacts of a custom putty. This part looks good like this, I think. Yeah. And I think this side needs some sanding too. I need to put a little bit of filler. There's some low spot here and there. See this part where it's a little bit darker colored? I don't know if you can tell. All these little low spots. Gotta make them even. Oh. Piece of the... a piece of this stuck to the bit right there. Was not expecting that. Let me glue this back on. There we are. Hopefully that'll stay while I do the rest of this one. Give this a little bit of clearance right here. Yeah, these are gonna need a little bit more filler to get it to be exactly smooth. Other than that though, I think they're turning out pretty good. That's starting to come apart a little bit. Maybe I should move the camera a little bit closer. Yeah. There we go. Okay, so now you get these edges trued up. Alright, it's looking pretty good. And get this edge right here. That's not symmetrical, is it? No, it's not. If I round this off, it makes it easier to deal with asymmetry just a little bit, because it makes it a little bit more ambiguous where the symmetry is supposed to be. And then I can just true this edge up a little bit closer. Then if I sand this edge right here, I can make it look, bring that corner back a little bit. All right, that's exactly how that was supposed to go. And give this a little bit of sanding here. I wish I had brought my brush on primer, but I think the kind that I have, I've had it in a bottle for so long, it's dried up. So I think it might not even work, even if I have it. Okay, that comes around a little bit like here. Dig this little line out right here. Perfect. Dig this bit out right here. Okay. Do a little bit of sanding on this spot. This one's a little bit difficult right here. I need this to tuck in a little bit more. Be more of a cylinder. I think I might have to use my knife to get that sharp edge going. Yeah, that's what it needed. I was hoping I wouldn't have to carve it manually. Looks like sandpaper was just not precise enough for this detail right here. Okay. There we are. There we are. That corner's getting a little bit more defined. Yeah. This needs that corner definition in order for it to look the way it's supposed to. Give it a little bit of sanding, smooth it out a little bit. Yeah. There you go, that's good. I think I might have to put a little bit more glue on this crack here. And let that dry. Hopefully with the glue on it, it dries nicely. Okay, so I need to pull this point back a little bit. Good morning. No, the stream's not dying. I'm gonna keep it going for a while. The last stream that I had Wednesday was Need for Speed, and then like shortly after the VOD came out, it just died because WMG, and I really hate that EA decides to use copyrighted music without, you know, getting like a license to stream it. Also, if they would just make their own, like, just commission their own music instead of existing music. Yeah, so that one's been killed by the copyright system. No, they don't have a streamer mode. There's no streamer mode. They really need to implement it, but they don't. It's kind of disappointing because EA has got to be aware that there's so many people who stream games. They can't not know that people stream EA games. And getting streamer mode in their games, it's like, you know? Yeah, like a streamer mode playlist. Exactly. But no, they don't. They don't think that far ahead. We're just thinking about how much money they could make right now. Right, I'm gonna cut this little detail right here. On the plus side, there are channels on YouTube that have copyright-free music. I'm not sure if this is copyright-free music, but as long as I don't get my entire video blocked, I'm okay. Because I'm not monetized or anything. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not monetized or anything, so I don't really... Like, I don't really care about the monetization, because I just do this for fun. So, just as long as my videos don't get blocked, I'm okay with them, like, being like, oh, we'll take the ad revenue from it. Okay, sure, go ahead. Wasn't my ad revenue to begin with. You know what I mean? How do you cut a live 2D model? Into many pieces. Lots of pieces. Yeah, so to cut the model, you have to basically make each of the layers one by one as if it was a different part of the body. It's almost like thinking in 3D while drawing in 2D. So you know how like the hair behind my head is like complete? The entire thing is complete, whether or not you see it from the front. So just kind of like take that into account for making a model. For like pretty much anything that moves around. Yeah. And all you need to do is make sure you play with the colors and color matching to make sure that different parts that are supposed to be the same piece but are like bending and moving still look like they're one piece. If you're doing like, you know, jointed pieces. Now if you're doing a piece that just bends, then you can definitely just do that as one piece, one layer. Like some clothing, you can probably do it that way. Yeah, you probably want to make a character sheet and get your concepts, your character concept done. One of the VTubers I know, Yam, she does a bit of character analysis. She recently celebrated her 5,000 subscribers. Yeah, that's pretty cool. She got 5,000. We started around the same time, and I'm glad that she's gotten so much growth. Especially with how new she is to like computers in general. She's a very family-friendly kind of streamer. So, well, not exactly streamer. She's a video content maker. Doesn't really do streams that often. I think she started trying to do streams, but then found that video editing was a little bit better of a medium for her. Yeah, Life 2D it has a pretty big learning curve. If you're really quick, you might be able to learn it all in 42 days, like the free trial, 42 days, but most people, it takes a little longer than that to like really learn it. Even I'm still kind of learning sometimes. I sometimes will do commissions for other people, but and I'll like try my best to make them like really good or as good as I can. Sometimes I'll even do like extra things like additional recutting to make sure the model moves correctly. But you know, I'm still technically an amateur not really a professional or anything. I'm just glad to have people actually believe in me, I guess. You know? It's nice, wouldn't you say? To have people to believe in you. You know, my brain works so much better in this sort of environment, this kind of chill, doing stuff with my hands environment. Because I can barely think at all. I can barely form a sentence when I'm playing Need for Speed. When I try to stream Need for Speed, I can barely form a sentence at all. Because I'm focusing too much on trying not to die or crash. Okay, so this is probably gonna need a lot of additional filler. Because see how this is sticking out right here? It's kind of in the way. There's this little bit right here. I don't know if I should sand that down. I'll just sand it down and fill it in later if it's not right. Yeah, this point is a little bit short. Tried streaming and planning to stream more. It's hard. Talking all the time is tiring. Yeah, I don't think it's like super necessary to be like an ultimate chatterbox. Yeah, I don't really feel like it's the only thing, like the only point of streaming. Because I think even if you're not that talkative, you can still, you know, have a good stream. You don't have to fill every single, you know, every single second with some speech. Some silence is sometimes good. I know, like, for a lot of streamers, it's like, oh, excitement and whatever. Or some are naturally just talkative. But it doesn't have to be, like, an obligation. Yeah. When streaming becomes an obligation, then it starts, like, feeling no longer like a hobby and a little bit closer to a chore. Like, if you lock yourself into it, it's probably also one of the reasons why I would not last as a corporate or agency. What happened during your stream test? Did a bot come in? It was an art stream. People went into Twitch. They started putting copy-pasted template. Wow. Was it supposed to be like a joke or what? Because requesting art is kind of like one of those things I tend not to do, because I know art takes time, effort, and you know, I wouldn't request somebody to do something for me for free. Long template. business a business template? Jesus. Okay. Does that look symmetrical enough to you? I think it's a little bit short. I think it's a little bit short. Let me see here. How long does this take to dry? Oh, it cures in 24 hours. Holy shit, that's a long time. But I need a little bit. Alright, so you grab your even parts epoxy sculpt. Let me see if this is close to the same size. Nope, needs a little more. Close, but a little bit too big. Let's take a little bit off. Okay, that's a little closer. That's a little better. So what was the business asking you to make? I mean, you didn't make it, did you? Hope not. Not the normal, hey, can you draw me? Well, now I'm curious. Alright, so I think I have this. Enough of this to extend this. Okay, there you go. That's about right. I think I need a little bit over here too. Hey, do you have time to help with the project that's in the progress? Let's do it for fun. Blah blah blah. No one asking for a commission. Yeah, I don't really like picking up anything that's like that. The only time I would pick up something for fun is if I was like, hey, I have a thing that I want to do for fun, and I'm going to do it because I want to do it, and I'm not going to ask other people to, you know, throw in with me. You can throw in if you want. But I'm doing it myself. Okay. So they just kept sending that? That's weird. Okay. A nice round bit right there. I think this needs a little bit more volume on the side. So you called them out on using a copy-pasted template? Okay. I see. I don't know if I've ever seen that template before. Sometimes I wonder if it actually is a template. Or if they hand type it. Like, I don't know. If they actually find a template online, or if it's just something that they type once and then just kind of looks like a template. Whoops. Alright. I gotta give this a little bit of a... ridge. I'm gonna add a ridge on this one as well. Funsies, some people use it, like, unironically. Some people, it's just a part of their language. I have a lot of parts of my language that I don't see very often anywhere else. I mean, maybe you might notice, might not notice. But I don't see it used a lot. Maybe it's because I'm like sorta southern-ish at heart, but I live in a not that southern-ish area. No, where to go? There we are. Have you seen this template on the internet somewhere? Because I have not. Then again, I don't really get template spammed, to my knowledge. Unless it's by bots. I guess I do get template spammed by bots. Yeah, because I don't really... I don't know. Just seems like somebody who wanted a freebie and then didn't get a freebie. A little bit of a ridge right there. I think that looks good. With a little bit of a body line right there. In that case, I should add the body line to these as well. There we go. There's one. All right. Gonna add a little bit of reinforcement right here because it's getting a little bendy. That would be cuter than a rude chatter. Ridged metallic wallet. I've seen so many ads for the Ridge wallet and I've never once wanted one. I just don't understand. I could just get a regular RFID protecting regular wallet. You know? No. No, they want us to buy a Ridge wallet. Okay, I'm gonna take these thrusters out. They're in the way. Oh, that's not sticking very well at all. Okay, so that's gonna need some cashless is kind of like a, I don't know, almost like a first world problem. Because I definitely am cashless. But a lot of people are moving away from it because it really doesn't let you perceive how much money you're actually using. Because it's all on a card and you don't see the actual money changing hands. And it really screws you up mentally, like psychologically. You don't know that you're spending as much as you are until you look in your account. Yeah, first world problem. Cancelled for being a first worlder. There we go. We need to pull this corner back a little bit. There we go. There we are. Alright. I think these are all matching pretty well. Yes. Cancelled for being privileged, yep. That's the life. Be so privileged that even being cancelled for being privileged doesn't really cancel you. That's the end game of the privileged. Yeah. When a person can be so privileged that any amount of canceling will do absolutely nothing to them, that's when you got a problem. Because that's when the final resort is the only resort. See, the thing is, you probably can't separate Bill Gates from all that money. No matter what you do. No matter how hard you cancel on him. Although, I think that it should be, like, the duty of every, like, company owner to actually sometimes, like, go up to the front lines and work the front lines. Because it's not like your life is actually in danger for doing that. In most businesses anyways. Maybe not McDonald's. Because McDonald's, you got those people who throw sandwiches through the drive-thru window. Okay. Now I know that I need to add a little bit of a ridge right here. Yeah, I think it goes a little bit further than that. Because it gets really hard to cancel people if they've done something that's just kind of economically wrong, or like workers' rights wrong, but not like personally slighting a person. Weird, huh? You can steal wages, apparently. But as soon as you get accused of being some other bad thing that isn't just a wage stealer, then you get canceled. Nah, not at all. It's not incriminating at all. Alright, is this one filled in all the way? This one is. Forgot to cap this right here. Trim the cap. There we go. And I think I gotta use a little bit of this to reinforce this piece here. This epoxy sculpt stuff sticks really, really well. When people see chat leaks with jokes, they see evidence. I guess. Yeah, I think there's a bit of a... It's a little bit messed up that being cancelled is in itself also a joke. Because... like, it used to be kind of serious. And then now people are playing it as a joke. It makes it a little bit off, I would say. You know, I just make fun of the people who make bad decisions and don't know why their decisions are bad, and then wonder why bad stuff is happening. Like, oh yeah, I financed a $80,000 car that's got like 800 horsepower or something. It's like a Dodge Challenger or Charger or something. Big engine, and it's also the first car I've ever driven. And then they drive it, and then they crash it, and they forgot, oh shit, I forgot to get insurance. Just dealing with the consequences of their own actions, you know? Now they're out of car, they can't get to work. And they still have a car payment. And they're probably gonna get arrested for driving without insurance. You know, actually the kind of people who drive like an $80,000 car probably do actually buy insurance. Yeah, that sort of thing. Okay, so I have a bunch of putty. And I need to figure out what to do with it. I mean, I probably shouldn't do anything with it. I'm so tempted. I've also got some detail bits. The detail bits came with my kit. But I don't know where exactly to use these. I mean, I guess they would go in here? Probably. Right? That makes sense, right? Oh, back to cutting. Draw each layer for each body part. Yeah, so your clothing would be a part, your arms would be a part, like your torso, your neck, each a part. Okay. Do I do the little piece? Big, or the little piece and the big piece? Or do those go in here? Because I'm a little bit on the fence with these metal parts. I guess that they would work as thrusters. Gonna save those. Yeah, sometimes 3D modeling is easier. Depending on what you're doing. Animating, easier. Making the actual model, I would say could be harder to do 3D if you're doing like really high fidelity, like really detailed stuff. Okay, so those are drying. I did not know it was going to take 24 hours for it to dry, so I guess I am doing these. First ever model, try not to be too detailed. Yeah, it's a good idea. I went absolutely nuts when I was doing my first model, which is like the beta version of what I'm using now. Because the version I'm using now is basically still the same model, just rigged better. What the heck is going on in this song? They're trying so hard to sound... Okay, this is definitely not made by somebody who really understands Asian music. Even though the title of the music that's playing in the background is like 24/7 Japanese lo-fi, and I'm like, no, this is not Japanese at all. Alan Shenanigans, through phone. Forgot you have your headset plugged in attached to your ear. Oh, okay. That was pretty good. The consequences of your own actions. Amazing. Are you used to like wireless headphones? Because I am used to wired headphones, so even when I'm on wireless, I restrict myself to my own seat, and I still act like I have my wired headphones in, and I'm like trying to swat the wire away. Oops. Okay, that's pretty good. Actually, I'm pretty impressed at this piece right here, the construction of this. It fits pretty well for a cheap detail up kit. Like, it's nothing to write home about, but this little bit right here. I gotta use some of this. Reinforce right here. Use wired headsets all the time. Brain's just wired differently. I see. Looks like a Chainsaw Man head. You know, I've not watched Chainsaw Man. Everybody's like, oh, it's such a good show. And then I'm like, yeah, it is. It's brilliant. But I'm also not watching it. So I don't know what you're talking about. Everybody's so hyped about it and I'm just like, eh? What? Imagine if Maya suddenly pops up, gonna say stuff that's embarrassing. Oh boy. Okay, so that is 2 pieces complete. Oh, if you are wondering what this is supposed to look like at the end, it's like this. It's supposed to open up like this. It also comes with like new arms with more locking points, I think, but they're really poorly made. Yeah. So I need to wake up from my imagination. Oh. Really? Really now? Is that how it is? Okay, this is kind of hard to split open. 2023. It's 2023. Yes, I know it's 2023. I am sometimes aware of the time. Sometimes. You know. Yeah, it really did. COVID took all that time away. It just rushed by all the time. Straight on by. Okay, at least this one fits nicely. Alright, I'm gonna glue this in because I don't feel like painting it and then gluing it in later, only to find out that it's not fitting right afterwards. Three years ago? Man, that's rough, buddy. Okay, so now I need to get the extra detail bits. Wait a second. Okay. The hi-hat that I'm hearing is a beatbox hi-hat. Just want your college phase to be over? I actually liked college, mainly because everything was paid for. I didn't have to worry about paying for anything because I was a student. I don't know if you can hear it, but I definitely hear it, and it's a little bit unnerving that the sound of the hi-hat in this song that's playing is a beatbox hi-hat. Can you hear it? Do you hear it? Because I hear it. It is a little jarring. I don't understand why they would make this decision. I guess that's what you get with royalty-free music. Nothing's really thought out. It's just like, we'll just put some samples together. It'll work. It's not like we're being paid big bucks for it. It's cheap music. Alright, let me see here. Should be able to glue this in nice and tight. Yeah, this one. Okay, I need to pull this out real quick and trim. Okay, there we go. It's good and solid. Make sure that this is gonna sit flush. Oh, thank God, the beatbox hi-hat is gone. Yeah, literally. And it's not like a well-hidden beatbox element. It's like, it just doesn't work. Now, if there was more beatboxing in the overall song, it'd be like, okay, it's like intentional. This sounded more like they just didn't have, like, they didn't know anybody who had a sample of a freaking hi-hat. For sure, for sure. Yeah, that's the vibe I get too. Okay, so those are those mounts. I need to cement them in place. I mean, if you're in a college dorm, you should be able to find so many art students who would willingly, like, do an extracurricular with you. Probably. It's a little repetitive. Oh, they're really off the tempo on this one. I can hear it. They're a little bit slow on those notes. I get reminded of someone I know who always agrees to stuff people say. They did it to be included or something. Hey, who's to say I don't do that too? I grew up pretty alone. I grew up with the lesson, it is better to have good grades than to have any friends whatsoever. Friends don't matter, only grades do. That was the mantra I was told growing up. They changed their mind later. Yeah. So it's something that people know is fake, and then they agreed and said, how do you know about that too? Oh. That kind. I mean, like, I can't fault, I wouldn't fault them for wanting to be a part of something. Like, they might not know anything, but at least they're trying to be a friend. And so I'm okay with that. I prefer that to people who say, well, actually, you know? Do you also agree if someone said Gundam is powered by Sailor Moon powers? Sure, why not? Let's have Sailor Moon powered Gundams. Let's do it. I mean, at that point, it's more like I'm playing along with a meme, to be completely honest. That's how it feels. Okay, now where did that last piece go? Where did that totally not real one piece go? Anything over actually, yeah. For sure, for sure. Although, if you say anything about One Piece being good, I will vehemently disagree with you. Because it is probably the one anime that I actually, like, do not like. One of my, it's fucking Maya's brothers was really into One Piece, and Maya hates it because it's like they're trying so hard to get her to just watch it, you know, and it's just not a fun time. Uncalled for, actually. Yeah, the series is good. Yeah, I watched a little bit of it. But I definitely would not enjoy that IRL. That would be pain. Okay, I'm gonna try to get a nice seam going right here. That'll look good. And then when I ooh, there's actually two sides I gotta fill. Totally forgot about that. That these are two-sided. They're hollow on both sides. It's kind of annoying. Why couldn't you just be hollow on one side? No. I just looked up and I saw your dog. Two-piece. Ugh. Alright. From now on, we shall refer to this series as Two-Piece. There is no such thing as One Piece. The One Piece is not real. It cannot hurt us. Okay, so oh my god, there's these little tiny, oh my god, they're so tiny. These are so tiny. Oh my god. No. Go in. Attach. Attach, I say. Make Maya angrier about Eiichiro Oda's manga by calling it Two-Piece. diffuser. Lift has the power of rubbers too now. He's made out of cotton. You know, how about this? How about this? Luffy turns into a condom. Yeah, that is power now. He says Bankai and then he turns into a condom. I think I pissed off. I probably would piss off like all the shonen anime fans at once. I know it's Bleach. I am a Bleach fan. Turns into a condom filled with the power of Sharingan. Okay, so I'm missing one of these little bits. I'm gonna see if I can find it. It might have dropped on the floor. Where is it? You know, I probably just lost it somewhere. It's no longer here, though. Maybe it, like, flew away or something. Damn it. Love how we joke about Japanese works over Japanese-esque lo-fi music, while probably someone that's into these Japanese stuff would do a Rasengan if they knew about us doing this. Yeah, probably. If they had spiritual powers, but they don't. I'm just being a little turd. Okay, so now that I know that I am missing one of those little outlet port thingies, I'm gonna have to make one. I wonder if I can make one by pressing some putty over an existing one and then pulling it off. And just letting it sit. Overnight. And then I'll use this mold yeah, I think that'll work. I think that'll work. So I use a big piece. I'll smush it. Press it in there nice and good. I think I'm gonna need a little bit more depth. Perfect. See that? It's perfect. Love the episode of Deku fighting with Gohan while Naruto, Luffy, and Goku just eating ramen in the sidelines with Avatar and glowing hair to make the venue colder. Gonna piss off so many people with that. Why there's so many dogs in this track? Sanji made Gitogi from Bleach flinch when he made a bun. Stop it. We are so gonna die if we continue making fun of these properties. Gonna get all of the fans right up on our tails. Your head hurts from this Japanese? Really? I thought all VTuber fans were totally fine with a lot of Japanese. Just kidding. Just kidding. Let me see what this looks like on this one. Yeah, they all look the same. You know what? I probably don't even need this little bit right here. That's okay. I'll leave it, but I'll make it a little bit narrower. Actually, they're gonna come here and subscribe. My favorite from Neat Hollow Sanji Mars. I still find it hard to wrap my head around the idea of it being anybody's favorite. Like, except for Maya. I don't really... It doesn't really process in my brain that that's a possibility. Branch of Niji Shoujo Live, which streams on YouTube, Twitch. I'm not psychotic enough. I'm not psychotic enough for what? What do you mean? You know, I once had I don't know if it was a psychologist or a therapist or somebody. They said, you know, you might be having psychotic breaks. And I was like, what? I need to be more delusional. Nah. To understand the minds of stream chats, I don't have to be delusional to understand it. I can understand it just fine. Although my humor is a little lacking sometimes. I don't really quip very well. Gotta get all this glued in. I really like the extra detail this is giving the Kyshatria model. If only they made an MG. Apparently, the MG would be too big and too heavy. I call BS. Oh my god, Andrew Tate is like... It's really funny. The Romanian police officers confirmed that no, it was not the pizza box that gave him away. But it's still funny to think about. It's funny because he also said in his thing, don't recycle pizza boxes. The grease makes the boxes bad, and no, that's not even true. Because actually, the other day, I'd gotten pizza from one of the chains out here. It's Domino's. It's everywhere in the US. But on the box, it said recycle this pizza box, printed on the box. Oh yeah, I heard about that. I didn't really keep up. I didn't open up the videos to see what was going on. You know, I wish I had one of those little micro saws. It would make this so much easier. Because I would just like saw through this. Because I need to cut this out in order to fit it into one of these. His second crypto attempt is a scam. Oh. Crypto. Crypto is one of those things that it's just like, I don't even know how anybody would fall for it, but here they are falling for it. You know? You know, if this goes well, I might just like make a mold of one of these pieces and then just like make copies of this so I can make more of these. Just grab these, but I no longer have to make these one by one manually. Maybe I'll even make a second one. Maybe I'll even make one and like, I don't know, give it away or some shit. Someone made a 3-part docu-series for almost an hour. Strong evidence from Logan's team. I see. Looks like someone's in a tough spot, eh, Logan? Wouldn't you say, Logan boy? Oh my god, I'm just reminded of fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! Where Pegasus in the English dub always says Yugi boy. I don't know if that's the case in the other language dubs, but it'd be funny if that was how it was in all the other dubs, just Yugi boy. I wonder if in the Japanese dub, Pegasus says Yugi-chan or Yugi... fucking what? Yugi-kun? Did he really carry all the fanfics? I don't know, because I never read any of the fanfics. I know, like, Maya likes Yu-Gi-Oh! A lot. The anime, in a weird way, I guess. It's a Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime nerd. Okay. Yeah, okay, so I have a lot of space right here. I don't know if I should go all in. On the, on filling this area. But I could put like a little plate here. Or I just leave it alone. I'll probably just leave it alone. Looks good enough. Actually, I wonder if with this cover, if this will still open. Because that would be something to consider if I build another one of these. If this opens even like this. Oh yeah, actually. Interesting. I see. My YouTube is recommending smaller creators to me now. That's good. Small creators have always been just shafted by the algorithm forever. Okay, before I cut this little bit off, I want to see how well this works. Because if it works well, I might even redo like a shroud for the other pieces based on this piece right here. And it definitely makes this part a lot stronger to have this here. One of the creators of town uploads Let's Plays of indie horror games. Really calming voice. Sounds so much like Sakuya. Okay, that's pretty good. It definitely needs the filler, the little filler corners. But it's actually not bad to just have a little bit of a cover right here. I should take that into consideration. Maybe really add that to the other two to reinforce it. Can never forget his voice saying hamster. Oh no, don't remind me of hamster. That was going on for so long. I was afraid that it would never end. And people would still be saying it. So glad people stopped saying hamster. Like, don't get me wrong. I love the group. But I just can't deal with hamster. I can't deal with a lot of memes, actually. A lot of these, like... I don't know. I think I might be going into rant territory right now. But, playing like Apex or something, literally, like, there was a point in time where every other dude that was playing Apex out of like the VTubers that I knew, when they like played off stream, they would call the Phoenix kit the Phoenix kit, and I'm just like, come on. I've heard that so many times. I've heard that same joke so many times. Please, give me something different. I need something that's not the same. I need something new, you know? Hamster, nice boat, live fish. Yeah, I think that's also because a lot of the people who are in my circle, friend circle, kind of originated around the Pikami fan server, the unofficial Pikami fan server. Because she's like one of my favorite VTubers. And even now I still watch some of her clips. I have not tuned into her streams for a while because she moved over to Twitch, and I don't really like being on Twitch. When she's on YouTube though, I try to show up and just kind of chill out in the background. Not really say anything because I don't want to... I kind of feel bad popping out and having somebody read my name and just like, oh, I don't want people to think I'm just here to advertise my channel. You know? Not a single second since mid-2022. Nice bluff. Nice bluff. Yeah. I could probably get away with adding like a little cover just right here. Just to make this less weak. This connection here is really weak. Let's see here. I'm gonna guess at the sizing. Okay, there you go. That sizing's pretty on point. So we just gotta add one. Oh, I actually like this track. This track's pretty good. V Hollow Saji, you spent too much time watching. How could you spend too much time watching me? I barely stream at all. I don't understand that. Like when compared to other streamers, it's almost like I'm not even streaming. I stream that rarely. Alright, so I think this will fit perfectly right there. And that'll make this connection, a lot more stable and less likely to break. So I just gotta copy this a few more times. Every time I do crack open a cold one, you should really consider drinking less. It would be good for your health. Just saying. I am the kind of person to worry about other people's health. All popped out. Oh yeah, if you haven't noticed before, making these little pod plates is really easy. You just need an X-Acto knife and you need the plate itself, and you don't even have to actually cut all the way through because it's brittle enough that if you bend it, You get it to snap along the line that you cut into the surface. Alright. Let's grab a little bit of cement. Okay, that's pretty good. That fits actually quite nicely. I like that. One problem though, there's a bit of a gap right there. I'm gonna have to fill that in order to get this to be like actually strong. Guess I could fill it with super glue after the fact. Your VTuber persona is a drinker, an alcoholic. Jeez. So you're the you're Lammy, but not from Hololive. Okay, that's looking pretty good. I'm gonna do a few more plates of this. Hopefully this is enough for one plate. Just barely, actually. Lucky me. Super lucky on this one. Okay, the lo-fi that's being played right now is kind of bad. It's kind of iffy. It's still chill, and I'm still gonna continue listening to it. But I'm gonna say next time I choose a stream to stream while I stream, it's not gonna be this one. Too lazy to come up with new names. Just anagramming your art pen name. People like using hard kanji and stuff. Too big brain. It's not that big brain if you look up Japanese surnames or family names. Because I mean, that's what I did when I looked up my name. I was like, huh, is my name a registerable Japanese surname? Family name? And it turns out it is. There we go. That's gonna look pretty neat. Use your Chinese given name, but that's basically doxing yourself. Well, it depends. if you have a Chinese name but it's not your official legal name, then it's your Chinese name in spirit. Because my name is in English entirely. You'd have to be like really vocal about your Chinese name. Yeah, so so this super glue should fill in these gaps, make it a manageable. There we go. That's gonna dry up nice. I almost put my knife cap onto my super glue. Okay, so this is kind of close. I might just try to replicate this like extra depth here on here. Instead of like cutting this out and rebuilding it. Good thing I have a whole lot more of this sheet. Okay, let's pull this out and get a filler plate. I think I'd probably cut a filler plate. Chinese name means dancing high up lightly. Aha. I do not know because I don't know enough Chinese to figure that one out. It's very different sitting quietly in a chair slouched like a Well, they had hopes. Doesn't mean that you have to meet their expectations. Alright, so there is that, and then I'll cut it at this height right here. And then all I gotta do is cut from here up to here. Ooh, nearly perfect. Nearly perfect. Oh yeah. That's good. That's perfect. I'm gonna give this a little bit more clearance just in case. Right here. And then Make it a little bit shorter. Make a second one. Oops. Okay, there we are. Just a proverb or a wish. How you're gonna do later on? I don't know. I would say it's maybe a wish for you in general in old age, probably would be my guess. That you won't stay a shrimp forever. Alright, let me get this a little bit slimmer. There we go. Add a little bit more cement around the edges. Make sure everything and get a good bond. Might have to cut this a little bit narrower right here. Oh. Damn. You're really good at hide and seek, but that was not fun to be good at hide and seek, was it? Yeah. Oh, come on. All right, let's see here. Blessings or curse? Yeah, that can happen. For sure. For sure. Oh shit, what's going on? The internet just made a little robot noise. I don't know if you heard. Okay. I think these are gonna do well. I'm gonna finish this one off stream probably. But yeah, let me attach this onto here and get Kyshatria back over in frame. I'm gonna pull the camera back a little bit. Yeah, my connection's so-so. Can't exactly help it. Oh, this is gonna look so cool. Oh yeah. That's a good look. Low presence meme, Kuroko. I've never watched Kuroko no Basuke. Look at that. That's pretty cool. And these things come out. This little opening thing. That's pretty cool. I really like that. Building Gundams is actually really fun, so... I mean, building model kits in general is really fun. I will say it is kind of environmentally unfriendly. So... because of all the, like, you know, all this stuff that gets cut off of the sprues to make the Gundam. And then the fact that we don't really have a good way of recycling it kind of makes it a little bit wasteful. But yeah, this is looking pretty good. I am, I'm kind of impressed how well this has turned out. Am I missing any parts? I think I might be missing some parts, like sleeves, I think. I think I had cut this one to use the small little thruster detail thingy. But now I'm not so sure if I want to use a small thruster detail. I think I want to do a regular, just like the regular detail here on this little part right here, and then have the metal thrusters in here. Nice. Yeah, thanks for sticking around. I think this is pretty good. And the fact that these just look so nice on this Gundam kit. Oh yeah. Can't wait to talk to you about the next voyage of that orange-haired Hokage guy from Bleach. And we'll do some more anime shonen slander next time. In any case, thanks for hanging out. I am gonna get going then. For now. Later. What's Azzy? Alright, Kat. Actually, funny thing, the cats didn't come and visit me today. So that was kind of weird. Yeah, that was kind of weird. Anyways, later. Bye-bye.